Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of the FauxShow. Today is Sunday, May 17th. My name is Angela.
Oh, and my name is Chris.
And as most of you know, the FauxShow is not a real show.
Oh, what?
What is that motion?
Why am I even here then? I should probably just... Did you have more to say?
It is a social experience.
Okay.
I don't look at you, I look at the chat room.
Oh, the chat room. I've got that full screen on my mother effing screen.
Whoa. Which... I have on my iPad... Totally missed it. It's over there on monitor where we can see ourselves.
Look at the newly expanded lower third. So that way I could hide probably something conspicuous. How about a bell? And that's about it. We have, just a fair warning today. Today's episode, it's going to be clinical, but it's not necessarily safe for work or sensitive viewers. We're not going to be dirty or gratuitous, but medical terms about the human sexuality and anatomy will be used.
And maybe some stories.
Oh.
I don't know.
I didn't know this. So today,
I don't know.
Angie and I, just for the backgrounds, come in close, let me tell you. If you're not familiar, Angela and I, we've been married for a long time. We've been together for about... honey?
Yes?
I'm trying to tell them a little...
Okay.
Just to give them perspective on our education here.
Okay, go ahead.
So we've been together for about 17 years or so, and we've got 3 wonderful kids at home. So we thought we were in a pretty good position.
That's a really long time. That's more than half of my life.
So we thought we were in a really good position to pass a middle school sex ed test. But we haven't tried it yet. We haven't even looked at the questions. We are going to be honest, and we're going to take it live with you here on the show, and the link will be in the show notes later if you'd like to take it.
Yep, and we will, we may ask that lower third to help us out.
Yeah, we may have to go to a lifeline from time to time, maybe eliminate a question or two. So chat room, please follow along as we will be going to you for your guidance when we are unsure. Angela, do you want to begin? Are you ready?
Yes.
And this comes, the quiz is in the show notes, and it gives us lots of...
It's from Buzzfeed.
Yeah.
So the very first question is, the sperm swims up the vagina through the uterus and finds the egg waiting in the...
Okay. Our options are...
fallopian tube, ovum, penis, testicle, or ovary.
Well, I can tell you right now
we can
eliminate penis
50, and 50-50.
We can eliminate penis and testicle immediately. Ovum, I'm not sure what that is. I'll admit that right up here.
Right up here.
Ovary, if it inseminates in your ovary, you got a serious problem. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going with fallopian tube.
Okay. So I'm going to reread the question. The sperm swims up the vagina through the uterus and finds the egg waiting in the...
fallopian tube.
The answer is not fallopian tube.
You don't think so? You think
it's in the ovary.
No, because if you get inseminated in the ovary...
No, it's not inseminated. It drops into the fallopian tube after it finds the egg in the... I'm pretty sure. Okay.
I say it's fallopian tube.
What is...
I can't believe it's fallopian tube, I think. Chat room, what say you? Chat room, I wonder if you have a take on this. I look at it,
The ovary releases the egg. I guess if when the ovary releases the egg, if it goes outside the ovary, then it wouldn't be the ovary. That's a great music.
All right, so the chat room, we have one vote for ovum in there, but it looks like everybody's saying fallopian tube.
Oh, correct.
Yeah, all right. So, we already know. Fallopian tube.
The correct answer is penis, lol. Just kidding.
It's got jokes. That's great. All right, so I see. Okay. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I know how
it's a good thing. Yeah.
I know how your body works.
About women. Yeah.
Yeah. And number 2.
Okay.
The blank or male reproductive cell carries chromosomes from the father. The blank ovum, the blank sperm, the blank penis, or the blank penis.
Or testicle or ovary.
Or the male reproductive... Quick, scrolling down.
Sorry.
Or reproductive cell carries chromosomes from the father. That's
easy.
To me like it should be sperm.
Yeah, it would be sperm.
And look, they're doing an animated GIF of sperm right there.
Boom, too late.
Nice. All right, so we go sperm, and yes, correct. All right.
Humans inherit chromosomes from the father and mother.
What's up? Number 3, Angela.
The following actions could result in pregnancy except unprotected sexual intercourse with a broken condom, sperm finding an egg, not having sex.
Really? Okay, this is a middle grade sex ed test.
Middle school.
Yeah. Hold on. Chat room. No votes. All right. I think this one's an easy one, Angela. Not having sex. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Since many of you are already having sex anyway, then it's best to practice safe sex. All right. Acne or pimples might appear on your face during puberty, so you should wash your face as often as possible, 3 times a day, once in the morning or twice a day.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
That's
this is
interesting.
actually, I'm not so sure on
You
this.
learn about this in middle school? Like, I would say twice a day. But any more than that, you're going to get all the natural oils off your face that keep you, like kind of try to maintain the balance of stuff, right? CM says twice as well. Do you say twice?
Yes.
Okay. I think we're going to go with twice. And apparently, yeah, this is a sex question. That's what the lower third's like, what? Washing your face too much is also bad for you. That's what I said.
Well,
That's what she said.
This is a middle school. Yeah. You don't want to dry it out. Yeah.
Okay. What does a boy typically experience during puberty?
All right. Number 1, spontaneous erections. Number 2, ovulation.
Definitely.
Wet dreams, menstruation, wet dreams, and spontaneous ejaculations.
Okay. Well, erections, not ejaculation.
Oh, erections. Sorry. I had ejaculation on the brain.
And you're saying it so politely. All right. So it's not ovulation. It's not menstruation. And it is both wet dreams and spontaneous erections. So that's easy.
Okay. So Angela says yes.
Spontaneous erections are a bitch.
Okay.
All right.
Usually for me, it was the bus.
Oh, what?
Just saying.
It happened on the bus?
Yeah. We had a bus that kind of vibrated just right. Just TMI right there.
Gosh. I'm so glad I don't have to. I mean, like, okay, I have the monthly duty, but I mean, I'm so glad I don't have to deal with a bus giving me a boner.
Yeah, there's worse things in life.
That's
all right.
That's a good sound.
Number 6.
All right. How many chromosomes do we get from our father? 46 individual chromosomes, 23 individual chromosomes, 23 chromosome pairs, or 46 chromosome pairs.
Oh wow!
I
got to go with the chat room on this one. I don't have any idea. I don't know why Sweet Lou knows, but Sweet Lou is saying 23, and then Brown ECGs Brown when ECGs coming in, WWF coming in, the anime Corky Silkroy all saying 23. How come I'm the only fool that doesn't know this?
I know it. Well, so
the whole chat room knows it.
Well, hold on. There's 46 pairs that make up our chromosomes, and since half come from you and half come from me, or whoever's out there that's making babies, 23 individual it makes sense because then I give 23 individual. 23
and me. Now I'm starting to put it like the.
Wait, but that would be 23 pairs.
I know. I'm starting to put it together. Yeah, I'm going to say 23 too. I'm comfortable with that.
Okay, correct. A human baby has 23 chromosome pairs. We get 23 individual chromosomes from the mother and 23 individual chromosomes from the father. Okay. All right. What is the correct sequence of the 4 stages of vaginal childbirth? That's interesting.
All right. Now, you've done 3 of these, so you should probably have a handle on this.
I've done it 3 times, yes. Yeah. So let's see. So the first one is placental contractions, dilation, expulsion. Expulsion, dilation, placental contraction. Dilation, expulsion, contractions, placental. Contractions, dilation, expulsion, placental. That one's really easy.
Oh, really? Okay.
You can just do A, B, C, or D. And I'll just tell you now, it's D. But
how do you know?
You know what's...
Just because you've experienced it?
Well, you typically have contractions first, and that makes you dilate. And then once you're dilated, you can expulse. And then you birth the placenta after the baby because the baby is broken out of the placenta. You have to get it afterwards. So, yep. Everybody's like D.
All right. I'll do it. I'm comfortable.
The 3rd stage of labor is when the placenta is expelled from the womb. So,
Gross.
Yeah.
All right, Andrew.
That's always weird because you still contract to get that out.
Yeah, after the birth.
Which nobody prepares you for. Okay. What hormone is released by the hypothalamus in males and females at the beginning of puberty? Adrenaline, norepinephrine, progesterone, or gonadotrophin releasing hormone, the GnRH.
Alan just stumbled into something real awful in the chat room.
that tends to happen with Alan.
All right, what do you think? So what hormone is released by the hippopotamus in the male and female?
Did you say hippopotamus?
In the beginning of puberty.
Move your monitor a little bit.
I can't. I've moved it as far as I can.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's been bugging me this whole time. I know. See, if I go like this, I can't read the screen.
It's your drink.
No, it's my screen and my drink, dude. Look, see, now you've blown the cover of my drink. Now they know I have a drink.
Okay. Well, that's fine. That's better than that's better.
All right. So I'm going to say
it might be. I think it's either progesterone or the GnRH.
I'm going to say GnRH. I'm going to say that because that's the only acronym we've gotten so far.
Let's see. What do we have? We have a lot of people saying progesterone.
Whoa, really?
Bronwyn went with you on the GRNA.
We got one, GnRH. Only one. Oh no, 2. I see 3 GRNHs. Okay. All right. So I think we have enough people. I'm comfortable. I'm not 100% on it yet.
Ah!
Oh no! What did you click the wrong one? What happened?
Oh, man.
Did you click the wrong one? Next?
No, I went with progesterone.
Oh, and I was saying GRNH.
Because
we're supposed to be a team.
No, there was a lot of people saying progesterone. So yeah, it's low during childhood, but high during puberty. It's important for reproduction. Turns out, or you could just get pregnant when people look at you like me. Okay, so how many extra calories does a pregnant woman need to consume each day?
This is such a trippy picture. Look at that. Go back up a second. Look at that. So how many extra calories does a pregnant woman need to consume?
Okay, so it's 1,000 to 1,300, 1,600 to 2,000, 200 to 300, or double the amount of calories she normally consumes. Because it's two people.
I'm going to say 1,000 to 1,300.
You would be wrong.
Yeah, I'm going to say 1,600 to 2,000.
You would be wrong. Turns out.
Is it just double?
No. It's only about a candy bar's worth. Yeah.
2 to 300?
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Damn, you efficient, girl.
I know. Check this out.
2 to 300.
Bam.
You're correct.
How about that?
Since
the fetus normally weighs a few ounces to a few pounds, during the course of pregnancy, the mother only needs to consume a few hundred extra calories.
That makes sense. It's tiny.
Yeah, but once it gets, bigger.
Honestly, I thought all those calories was going to go to like how your body becomes a transformer and adapts.
Yeah.
I thought like your body needed fuel to rebuild itself to have a baby.
Public service announcement for all of you women that are on your first child or about to get pregnant.
Yeah, lay it down, Ange.
You might have thought 1,000 to 1,300 or 1,600 to 2,000, and that's what I did in my first pregnancy. And I weighed so much, and I got so many stretch marks. Don't do it. My midwife said, if you can eat it. That's great. Don't worry about what you're eating. Just, if you can keep it down, eat it. So I did. And that was wrong.
There you go.
You're
All
welcome.
Right, 200 to 300 according to the test. All right.
I gained a lot. I weighed 207 pounds the day I went into labor with Dylan. I weighed 196 when I went into labor with Abby and 184 when I went into labor with Bella. That's how much better I did.
Yeah, each time you got
I looked
better.
way better. Yeah. And my babies got bigger. Dylan was 7 pounds 11 ounces. Abby was 8 pounds 4 ounces. And Bella was 9 pounds 6 ounces.
Huge baby.
Huge.
Now she bosses us around.
Okay.
All right. Next question on the middle school sex ed test.
There's a penis.
There it is.
What is responsible for the transport of sperm from the epididymis,
Yes.
to the ejaculatory ducts?
Okay.
The urethra, the vas deferens, the seminal vesicle, the penis, or the testicle?
I can't even remember what the question was. I'm so distracted.
It's not.
Come on, just the tip.
Just the
tip. That's right. Okay, anyways.
It's not the urethra. I know that.
Okay, I think I remember
it's not the penis.
The vas deferens sticks out to me because remember, that sounds like it's a girl part.
I think the vas deferens.
Yeah, that sounds like a girl
right
part.
Here.
Isn't that like the motivator that sort of like gets things going?
Yeah, I think this is the thing that they felt in you when they were like, yeah, you're good for the vasectomy. And then they couldn't get it to pull down once they finally got the tools inside of you.
Dude, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay. I think, vas deferens. We'll go with that.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
the vas
correct.
deferens connects the testes with the urethra.
You give me flashbacks there.
I know. Okay. Sexual intercourse is when.
Here we go. Watch out. Here comes the expert. I'll tell you this one.
No, read that.
Puberty. Wait, you read it. I can't see it because I'm reading through your microphone.
Oh, darn it. I accidentally.
Touch
touch screen.
So the penis is put in the vagina is the answer. The vagina is put in the penis would not be correct.
That would be so great. That's a great answer.
A sperm finds an egg. A woman finds out she's pregnant. That's
a little too late.
Yeah.
A male and female's genitals are next to each other.
I like that one. I think if it's my kids, that's what it counts.
Yeah, sorry about that. So that was, okay. Look, the real answer to this is that there isn't any one definition of sexual intercourse because sex isn't always just a penis and in vagina. But this question was taken from an actual middle school test from the late probably 80s. So hopefully the curriculum has changed since then. So we got 10 out of 11 right.
Really? We're done?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I was ready to continue to test. We got which one did we get wrong? Which one was?
Well, we're supposed to end the show in 33
you're right.
seconds.
What was the one we got wrong?
Well, it was the one that you got right, but I answered it wrong. Yeah, whatever.
So I am actually, though, to be fair, I would have gotten the pregnancy calorie things wrong. So we're even.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Boom. Boomsies. 10 out of 11.
You know what? That's not bad.
Oh, ox are the 2000s. Okay. I've never heard that.
Would you get that off the screen,
No.
Ange? Get that off. Ange, scroll up the screen. Okay. Ange, I can't do the show without thank you.
Okay. All right. It turns out that we have more mail sack than that
What?
to share with you.
I'm sorry. What's that, Ange?
Right?
That's right. It's time for the mail sack. Mail sack. Mail sack. In your face. It's the FauxShow mail sack.
It's a mail sack encore.
In your face. All right, Angela. So we've reached into your mailbag and
Mailbag.
mail sack. Sorry.
Into your gentleman bag.
What do we in your Merce? What do we find?
All right. So Yan writes.
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure it's.
I just wanted to start one more time. That's right. Hello, everybody. That's right. It's mail sack. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm pretty sure it's Jan is Yan.
Okay.
In Norway.
Or Jan.
Hi, I watch your show semi-regularly since I was mainly a fan of Stoked, and I still rewatch the old Stoked episodes, mainly the Cutting the Cord Stoked 73, because I finally managed to team up with Chris on that mission with my colorful party suit.
I remember that.
I just have one question. Has there ever been any talk about giving rebirth to Stoked with Chris as a host? I think I know the answer for this, but hey, I just wanted to ask. Again, I love Jupiter Broadcasting, and I miss Stoked with Chris and J-Man, even though he became a dev. And I hope you guys and gals at Jupiter Broadcasting continue to have fun doing what you do, because it's awesome. Great love from Norway.
So I got a tweet about this the other day, too.
Yeah, actually, you would not believe how many emails I get about Stoked. Like, it's at least 2 or 3 a month, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it kind of is.
Do we mention
for
it was
a show that hasn't been around for?
Do we mention it was a show
long time.
about Star Trek Online?
Who?
Did we say that Stoked was a show about the game Star Trek Online?
Nobody did. No. Just now.
You know what's funny is it still gets to about 1,500 downloads a month. That's not a lot.
Wow.
But yeah, that's kind of funny.
So Star Trek Online was rumored to be coming out, and Chris and Jeremy started a show before they even had any content. All they could do was speculate and take whatever the company Cryptic Games was releasing about the game at that time. Like, it was crazy. It was kind of hard because Chris was like, I don't know what the show's going to be about. The game's not out yet.
Yeah, it was the other thing.
It birthed so many things.
There were so many great things that.
Sandwich time. Where's Murphy?
A reason I like Stoked, not so much. I mean, the content was pretty good, but we were one of the first people that had exclusive video of the game because we met the devs at PAX and we created early relationships that really sort of set us up to have a great connection with the devs that made the game. So that was a lot of fun. And in retrospect, there were issues that we tackled in the show that impacted the direction they went in the game, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is from a production standpoint, some of the things that Jeremy and I pulled off to do Stoked, like the way we incorporated their demo record tool to get different angles of the game so you could see it in a way you never got to see it as a player, the way we incorporated ourselves into the feedback bump, and that was really the first show where I learned to cue music with transitions, where I custom built our segment bumps to match the beats in the music and make it hit and give it more impact, and really started playing more with that. And that's also where we played a lot with more remote Skype and fitting them into virtual sets and creating sets specifically to put guests into. And there's so many areas, and traveling and doing on-location interviews and then bringing them back. So much stuff that was all new ground. And on the face of it, seemed kind of silly to do it for a Star Trek Online podcast. But
our appreciation for the lower third. Oh, Stoked is why we found Alan.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That Alan stumbled. He saw a lot of activity in our IRC room, and that is how he found us. He answered a random Star Trek question. That's how he found us. We saw Murphy's work in the episodes. What do they call them?
The Foundry Files?
Foundry Files, yeah. And we ended up buying Murphy Final Cut so that he could work on his.
And also, like Charum actually has correctly observed, while Stoked was very fun, there's only so much runway in terms of total audience adoption as the game sort of
right. It went free
plateaued,
to play.
but all that, and sort of the nature of the relationship with the developers sort of made it a lot harder for us to continue that aspect. And once Jeremy left, that having both those things go away made it very hard. But additionally, ending Stoked made it possible to do Unfilter, because Unfiltered now takes even more work than Stoked did. And at the time, there was no show on the network that took more work than Stoked. It was just an unbelievable amount of work to do it, although we were doing it because we loved it. Now, Unfiltered takes even more work. So there's really no way I could bring Stoked back without probably ending Unfiltered, maybe another show, just because of the amount of work it takes, or to have production staff to do it, which, unfortunately, that type of show probably will never drive the kind of audience that could pay for a production staff. So that's kind of where it sits.
Right.
And plus, there's Stoked Radio and other good stuff going on out there now.
It's also, let's see, I think Bronwyn stuck around because she had a crush on Jeremy.
Yeah.
And Bronwyn's awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. The next thing in the mail sack, Bob writes, I have been watching Last for almost 3 years now, and I love the show, and I love a lot of other shows like Tech Talk Today and TechSnap. About 4 or 6 months ago, you had a show. Not sure if it was Last, Tech Talk Today, or How to Linux. You and a guest who I never seen before or since showed how to install the latest GNOME desktop on Ubuntu.
That was Eric.
Okay, I think with a PPA. If you know what show that was and have the time to get back to me, would you send me the name of the show and the episode number?
That was the Linux Action Show, and yeah, it was installing GNOME on Ubuntu or something like that. And it was a PPA. Now, it's still good. There's newer tutorials out there, newer versions of GNOME. And there's also another route you could go is GNOME Ubuntu, and that's sort of already done for you. Something to consider. I understand if you already have an existing install, you might not want to do that. But yeah, check that out. That, I think, was for GNOME 3.14. And GNOME 3.16 is the current version of GNOME, so just keep that in mind when you watch that version, or that episode.
Yep.
I don't remember the number, though, sorry. There was a question about SciByte, and right now, yes, we love SciByte. We miss Heather so much. And, especially Bill Nye launched his Kickstarter, his solar. You remember the Kickstarter we talked about on Tech Talk Today?
Yep, just a couple days ago.
Well, what's crazy about that is if you listened to the back catalog of SciByte, all the technology Bill Nye was talking about, the Cube satellites, the solar sail, how it gets launched, Heather talked about all that stuff as it was being developed and in greater detail. So, like, everything Bill Nye is using for that Kickstarter, Heather explained the technology to me a year ago.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So I really miss doing the show, but it just doesn't work out schedule-wise. I basically, after 2-3 o'clock, I'm getting so tired where I can't do shows. And I have the one show I still have that's late is Unfiltered, and I would love to not do that at as late as I do.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I would love not to do that as late because, it's just I'm exhausted, and especially with Unfiltered, it's once the show's done, there's still a couple of hours worth of work afterwards. So I'm trying to get all of my shows more into the daytime because I like to get home and see the kids, and I'm exhausted, and so I'm not a very good host anyways. So that's where SciByte's at right now. If we could find a way to make it work in a schedule, maybe in a batch, maybe we could figure out a way to do it someday.
Yep.
We'd probably see it.
Yep.
But right now,
we're working on things.
Yeah, right now it's just kind of where SciByte's at.
All right. So the announcement. Count Zero has selected the next award show.
Oh boy! All right, I'm excited. Count Zero.
I'm excited.
Count Zero. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, Angela. Okay, I'm ready.
Summer projects.
Hold on.
Wait,
I like it. Yeah.
No, we did a really good Summer Projects Awards show in the past. I'm not going to say what date it'll be. It'll probably be at least 4 weeks from now.
Okay, so we have time for concepts and projects in progress.
Or before and afters, or even,
But it's still a little early for after, don't you think?
Well, no, like they could send in a before, and then if they finish it by the time the show starts. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right. So,
summer projects.
If you are working on a summer project or you want to work on a summer project, email me about it, Angela@JupiterBroadcasting.com. That's the only place where I'm going to accept submissions. I need just one place to go and see all the submissions, and I will email you the night before the show so that you know that you're going to be on there and that you know that you got an award.
Angela@JupiterBroadcasting.com.
Yep. And that is it for this episode of the Faux Show.
Boom. Now, if you'd like to watch the Faux Show live, go over to jupiterbroadcasting.com/calendar to find it. We did this show on a Sunday just after, a bit after the Linux Action Show. And it's sort of the Linux Action Show is the pre-show to the Faux Show. And sometimes those guys don't shut up and the show gets pushed back a little bit. So I just invite you to show up. You can show up for the guys that do Linux Action Show and watch those jokers until they're done, and then stick around for the real show, the Faux Show. And we'll even entertain you while we set up.
The real, not real show.
Yes.
Yes.
The social experience, which is the Faux Show. And you can watch it live, jblive.tv.
Okay. Did you enjoy this faux show? Well, guess what? You can catch more at jupiterbroadcasting.com and subscribe to the weekly RSS feed. Fancy. Woo!
There it
mail
is.
sack. Yeah.
Sack in your
It's
face.
a mail sack.
In your face.
In our face.
Now we're
That's great.
sacking.
Yeah, a mail sack in our face. I like that. Why do I like that? Because I like puns.
You like mail sack?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of the Faux Show. Today is Sunday, May
The 17th.
17th.
2015.
I never say the year.
On a Sunday.
Redo.
The May. I thought that was
Wait,
good.
let's
I
see.
liked it.
My name is Angela.
And my name is Chris.
This is not a real show. As most of you know, the Faux Show is
Are we
not
now?
a real
Wait, hold
show.
on. No. We're starting over.
What? No.
Yeah, we're starting.
I was rolling with it.
Yeah, that was too lumpy. I'm okay with a little bit of crunch in my peanut butter, but that was like a full-on nut.
Oh my god. You don't like the nut in there? How come I can't see that monitor? We don't even know if we're recording. Oh my god.
It's just so catchy. As far as theme songs go, that is a damn good one.
Wow. Wow, he threw down his headphones and dinged like in a very flawless, smooth motion. Pro.